Hello, YouTube world. Welcome to my show, Cats on a Plane. I am your host with the most, Sam, and we are coming to you live from South Brooklyn, coast to Coney Island. There's also Yemayá. She's being shy right now, but one of the neighbors was coming down the stairs and it was really loud. Here is her cat tower that I purchased recently. It was on sale at the local Petco for $60. It was very, very easy to assemble. When we leave and we go somewhere else, I am going to ask my sister to store that for me in her attic, such that every time we come through New York, I'll be able to pull that out. And she has her scratching post and something to sit on, which she really likes. So having furniture or things for your cat that make them feel like they're at home is really important to cat travel in general, or international cat travel. So she's hiding under the bed because the neighbors here were coming down with something down the stairs and it was really loud. At any rate, before I introduce you to Yemayá, my traveling cat, I'm going to talk about the health certificate, which is probably one of the most important things you need for cat travel internationally. So it's a two-step process. It's many pages long. This is an example of a health certificate. This one does not have an agricultural stamp on it. I'll tell you why, but you generally need one. So when you're going into a different country, each country has its own rules and regulations about what is required for your cat. When we went to Aruba, they needed her to have a microchip, a rabies vaccine, an exam, some other things. When you go to the vet, first make sure that they do a health certificate. Some vets refuse. Either they don't know how they work, or they don't want to deal with the paperwork, or I don't know what. But you could do some legwork online yourself to see what are the requirements needed, and you could get a head start on the paperwork. Good to know that there are some vets that really specialize in that. I particularly do air vets, which is pet travel and pet relocation in Dallas, and they've been really, really helpful to me. Once they saw that I was going kind of frequently to Europe and back because I was in a long distance relationship, and that's why we needed to go, I was recommended to get a European cat passport. This is her European cat passport, and it's helpful because on a follow-up trip I went to the Netherlands. I was able to save a little bit of money, and I used this passport instead of just the paperwork. I still needed the health certificate. You still need that, but it saved me needing to get this U.S. Department of Agricultural stamp. So when you don't have an international cat passport for Europe and you're going to Europe, you need to go to the vet, get them to fill out their certificate and also do the exam. Then you go back within a few days after that to pick up your stamped paperwork. Now, your vet appointment needs to be within 10 days of your flight. That's important. So if things end up happening where your flight gets canceled from one day to the next, remember you do have that 10-day window. You don't have to have a cat passport. If you don't have a cat passport, then it's fine. You would just need to make sure you take 2 trips to the vet. See, I told you when people go up and down the stairs, it's a little loud. 2 trips to the vet, 1 to get the exam done, fill out the paperwork, and a different day where you're coming back just to pick up that paperwork for travel. And when you are flying, the day of travel, you keep that with you for always. If you're traveling within the Schengen area, let's say where we did, then that paperwork that you have is good for a few months to travel around if you happen to be going from place to place within the European Union. So I'm going to be giving lots of different sessions on how we prepared, how we learned to cat travel, what to do the day before, what to do the week before, what to do the day of, what to do when you get there. This is Yemayá, the international traveling cat, and we're really excited to be telling you about our adventures together. Like I've said, we've been many places, and we are excited to share with you our experiences. So stay tuned. Thank you.